Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Tom Plays Factorio for absolute beginners. We have a power issue to sort out, but before I do that, I was reminded in the comments that you can see a lot of useful information if you press the Alt key. So yeah, you just toggle it on, toggle it off, and it does, to be fair, actually show you what's in the boxes. I still think we should have proper labelling, but yeah, I suppose you could just use that to see what's in them. So if I remember, I might use that when I'm struggling to find something. But yeah, so power. Going to be the same as at the start. Going to want a steam engine, boiler, offshore pump. Probably the ubiquitous transport belts, of course. Might need to watch the coal as well. Right. So there's a few ways we could do this. I might just put all the actual steam engines together, and then move the offshore pumps around. Let's get some pipes to ground. If we grab the boiler, oh, that works out quite nicely. So, as time goes on, we are going to be just trying to think how I want to approach this. But actually, that's probably okay as it stands. Is that going to be in the way? It might be in the way. Conscious of the lack of transport belts we've currently got. Still. Interesting. The transport belt is in the way. Slightly convoluted way to do it, but yeah, it works. And in the meantime, thinking about it, it's just loaded up manually. Okay. Just sort of thinking, don't necessarily need to have the transport belts going all the way there, because I could just load a load of coal into an iron chest and have that do it instead. Just while they're a little scarce. Okay. See, also the places I've started these mines weren't ideal. I was being neat and going on the edges, but it does mean they've run out a bit faster than they would normally have done, which I do not mind, but it's worth keeping an eye on them. That's principally what I needed. However, seeing as we're here anyway, might as well grab some more transport belts. Okay, so in theory, that solves our power problems. We're now making 1.8 megawatts. Okay, cool. So I can not worry about that for a bit. Obviously the coal's going to run out, so I do need to worry a bit about it until I've got the transport belts all in place. Which I could possibly do straight away, but still thinking at the moment. I'd really like to get a mine going up there. But I suppose ideally for that I need to finish the energy distribution research. So, what I think I really ought to do, as well as the need for additional iron, is get more transport belt assemblers set up. Or do I need to worry about iron first? I probably need to worry about iron first, to be fair. Fair enough, right. So we're going to want at least one additional mine. The power we can't do much about yet, but we are going to need an assembling machine. Probably a few assembling machines, I would imagine. Let's not keep picking up gun turrets. How are we doing here? Not quite full up yet, but we will get there. So let's... Actually, scratch that one. See, I suppose in theory I could have just gone round in the first place. But mostly I'm just thinking I don't want to interfere with making more of these. If I can avoid it. It's alright. Consider that storage for ammunition. Hopefully keep them going for a while. Looks like we are low on copper. Although to be fair, we did run out of resources at one point. So yeah, not necessarily going to move on that just yet. Right, let's do the power thing first. So I then don't have to worry about it. Might actually want to make a second coal mine as well. Because there's, on top of possible concerns with not producing enough, if one runs out, I'd rather the coal production not stop altogether. So that should ensure that the power production carries on. Right, that's fine. Picked up any coal? Nope. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to need to make another mine and an assembly machine. In fact, I'll make 2 of those because I'm definitely going to need them. And dump the rest of the iron in here. Gear wheels as well. Not a huge concern, but I was going to try and speed up the steel production a little. At the moment it's being held back by the iron production. Okay. Gear wheels, isn't it? Fair enough. Have the rest of the gear wheels. So yeah, from here it's basically just about getting this mine up and running. So I'll be a lot happier about speeding things up on this mine. Let's see. Let's start there. Not a great place to start, but it will speed up soon enough. Connect this together. If we come in along here, okay. Let's try and get the thing working though. So for that I need to check how to make these. So we've now got 3 new items. One of them is just an iron stick, not that important. Our main form of pylon now is going to be the medium electric pole. So copper cable, iron sticks, steel plates. The big electric pole, which can travel much further distances, is essentially the same ingredients, just more of them. So it makes sense to have the assembly machines for those two next to each other. I don't think there's ever a situation in which we need to use these as ingredients. I could be wrong, but I'm reasonably sure that I can literally just set these up, have a couple of iron chests if I get the iron to make them, and we can start just accumulating them. So yeah, I'm gonna need another assembling machine for the iron sticks. Okay, so you can make the medium ones and you can make the big ones. So for both of these I'm going to need iron sticks, for which I'm going to need a source of iron. And it's literally just iron for these. Okay. Okay. You can make iron sticks and grab yet more transport belts. And I want at least one splitter. Wait a little further up just for neatness. Need a few more of the small electric poles, unfortunately. Hopefully not for much longer. Okay, steel copper cable, that's fine. Okay, so definitely going to need more splitters again. I might feed both of these off a single splitter. just thinking because they're effectively doing the same function. And I suspect there's going to be a lot more stuff that needs steel. Good grief. Okay, fine. So if you can hear fireworks going off, by the way, they're kind of unavoidable in the UK at this time of year. That'll do. Well, think about it, Bill. Maybe we should connect this one up with some resources manually anyway, because it would be extremely useful to have access to the better electric poles. Okay, I'm going to need yet another assembling machine because I need to make copper wire. And in theory we could bring up the copper wire I've already made from below, but probably makes more sense to have a dedicated machine making it for these. Is there any chance at all? Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, that's good. At least going to start getting me new electrical poles. Right, I've completely neglected to start any new research. So, what do we need? Well, we've got the military science pack, which would definitely be worth doing. We've got engines, advanced material processing, which is really tempting. Stronger explosives. Right, it's probably between the military science and advanced materials. Might go for advanced materials. Simply because it should make for a better and easier alternative to our furnaces. I think it'll be faster if nothing else. So yeah, I didn't worry too much about the research because, of course, all of the vials just get saved until you use them. And generally we're going to be held up by running out of green vials. Or red vials, usually green. Rather than the actual time it takes to research. So, not too worried. Right, brilliant. So, I am going to replace our current pylon shortcut with the new pylons, because they are most certainly better. So you can perhaps see that they've got a longer reach. You can now just use one to power all of these, which is good. Might even be worth replacing the ones we already have with them. But for now, I think probably more interested in just getting new stuff up and running. It'd be nice to get that iron mine actually working to start with, even if it doesn't entirely reach as yet, because it can start producing iron. Okay. Check you. Yep, you're fine. Not excessive, but fine. Trying to decide whether I want to try to do the mine using these or actually break out some of the big pylons. I suppose we might not have that far to go actually, and we are going to need power all the way down here. It's a decent distance, but I won't be surprised if we do end up wanting to connect everything up. So I might just try and go for it anyway. Horribly inefficient way to do it, really. So yeah, normally distance is like these you would do using the big pylons. In this case, because I'm considering this to be part of my internal base, I'm not as concerned about all the apparently wasted pylons on the way, because I may well be filling in this area with other things. I just wanted to get that mine moving and starting to generate some iron. With that in mind, thinking it might be worth doing another furnace, because we're hopefully going to start bringing more iron down. And it kind of looks like we're backing up already. So I can actually now just put a single pylon in, I think. I think maybe these are no longer needed, which is good. A bit more efficient. Okay, however, I do need to make this a bit shorter. Guess I should have seen that coming. Still, not to worry. Right. What are you lacking? Gears. That's fine, have some gears. I'll grab some more iron. make another electric mining drill and look at ways to connect these up. Nobody matters that much because we're going to have all of the iron we mine stored on here anyway. It would be nice to get it connected up. What's going on with you? Not enough copper. Of course. Probably need another smelter for copper. Stone furnace, I should say. Right, I'm making no progress with these because I haven't connected up the steel. Fair enough. Let's connect you up. Let's see how far we can go in connecting this one up. Just bring you down a bit. Okay, that's a bit better. So the problem I'm going to have now is that I'm going to be wishing I left more space for additional furnaces. Let's see. Do I want to go further up, or do I want to make a bunch of stone furnaces up here? Might actually be a better option to just do a whole line of stone furnaces up here instead. Potentially. Have a feed for iron. Going down this way, possibly. Okay. I'll just think about that a bit. At least these are maxed out now. We should be starting to speed up a little. It's going to feed a couple of things manually again. Really shouldn't be doing this, but not to worry. Right, that's a lot better. Want to probably speed up the ammunition production, actually, which is a minor problem with sticking this here, but we will work around it. And yeah, definitely think I want to make a bunch of furnaces up here. So if I have enough transport belts to make more splitters, possibly. Let's see. So I'm basically thinking exactly the same thing as we've done over there, just with a bit more space this time. And then we'll just bring the feed back down into the main iron section. And hopefully that will improve things a lot. Especially if we set up additional mines. Okay, and yep, good grief, still don't have a coal set up for the steel. So I'm still going to have to feed it manually. Probably need more furnaces for this as well, really. Oh, we will do. No, not at the moment. It's not backed up at the moment. Need to concentrate on the iron. So, as usual, more transport belts needed. How are we doing? It's a little better, but not much. Have a bunch of gear wheels. Right, well, I'll go set a second mine going while that's doing its transport belt stuff. And maybe we can get enough transport belts there to at least get them moving. Yeah, definitely want more mines up here. Okay. As our nearest source of power. Not near enough. Not nearly near enough. Right. Steel box. Transport belts. Still haven't got a single one of those. They do take more materials though, to be fair. So once again, I'm just going to connect these up with regular ones. Okay, that's a bit better. So if we can run this all the way along here, and then I'm thinking we can... Oh, actually we can probably just run it down there, can't we? Looks like it. That'll make things a bit faster at least. And then once we've got this actually operating, we're really going to get working on the military stuff. In fact, I should probably be thinking about the next one now. So, what is it we actually need for military? Looks like I'm basically talking copper and iron, but we do need steel. So I'm going to be up against the usual fun with transporting copper up here. Just thinking whether it's better to try and put an assembling machine up here with steel, or whether to put it down there with a copper. Either way, we're definitely not getting enough copper yet. Neither were mine. Yeah, I'll think about that one. In the meantime, at least I feel like I've got a decent number of bullets now. Where are we going? Yeah, we're nowhere near full up. That's fine. Okay. There. That looks a little better. To be fair, it's just because we had a load of it still stored up, really. Need to make a whole bunch more of these. ideally. We need to make these iron plates, iron gear wheels. Right, fair enough. Right, so we didn't actually need this one either, did we? That's good. So yeah, I don't know if I was clear about this, but as well as covering a larger area, the wire will stretch further with these. So we basically need far fewer of them. Not entirely clear why that one isn't being reached. Oh, I see. Yep, just me being daft. That should do it. Actually, if we put coal into those and get them moving immediately. Let's just place the mine. There. That's a bit better. But yeah, we need to make some of the long-armed inserters. For which I think I need iron and gear wheels. And I think I will probably stop there once these are in place. So yeah, that's a bit of an improvement. I finally got this mine open, got more power, getting a more respectable number of stone furnaces operating. So at the moment the first three are actually sucking up most of the ore. But the plan is that as these run out, I'm going to move them up to the other mine anyway, because I don't really want to use this iron, just in case I need it later for emergencies. And we could always make some more iron mines as well. But yeah, at the moment these are kind of chock-a-block, whereas those aren't fully used. But in any case, we should have a lot more iron than we did have, so hopefully that will get us moving a bit better. I'm going to have to look for an alternative source of copper somewhere. Whether that's going to be waiting until we've got the trains, it probably will be. The next thing really needs to be the military, because we've been very lucky not to be attacked. Considering I'm hoping to build a perimeter and I need to start from here, we're still going to have no protection on the underside, and that's where most of the visible bases are. So, yeah. Need to get moving on that in a big way next time. But still, that's not bad. We've got the new power poles. I no longer need to worry about wood. So, yeah, reasonably happy with that. Slow and steady. Hope it wasn't too boring, but there you go. Thank you for watching either way, and I will see you next time.